For the past so months, I've been thinking about this algorithm, this FPerm algorithm, that I still haven't switched to, and there's a reason why. So here's the FPerm algorithm that I was using before, and it goes like this. It's the standard algorithm, and basically goes R prime, U prime, F prime with the special finger trick here. And then I kind of go like this, and then do a T perm, and then kind of like finish it up there. Now, I think you can see what the problem with that algorithm was. It is very long. It's actually 18 moves. That's definitely the biggest problem of this algorithm. But the reason why so many people use it, I messed up there, is because it's very TPS spammy, which basically means you can execute it really fast. But here's this new 14 mover FPerm. So it goes like this. So R prime, inverse sexy, and then do R prime, F prime, U prime, FU, R, hedge, R. Now that's only 14 moves, and clearly it should be better than the other algorithm, right? Well, for some, yes. For me, no. Here's why. But before we go on, I want you to have a go at seeing how fast you can do 6 sexy moves. I'm not that good at it, but I can do it. Alright. And now see how fast you can do 6 of these. So F prime, U prime, F, U, like this. Just try that on a 3x3 right now. So I'll explain why that's important in a little bit. But firstly, let's go over how to finger trick this algorithm. Now, I'll start with a regrip. Actually, there's a version that you don't start with a regrip, but I'll get to that later. So it's R prime, and then these are quite straightforward, and you do an F prime flick, U prime, F, U push, and then you gotta go pinch, and then go like that. So altogether it looks like this. And if you're not gonna start with a regrip, you kinda go like this, so you have to like drag. And then within this U prime move, you regrip. And then the rest of it is the same. I'm gonna practice that version. Alright, let's get to the point. How come a 14 mover, clearly better algorithm, be worse than an 18 mover? Well, worse for me anyway. So here's the reason. It's in the middle of the algorithm, so let me just set it up. So the start of it is fine, but now when you after this R2, you've got this sequence of 4 flick turns. F prime, U prime, F, U. Now, remember that thing that I told you to do earlier. Now, obviously, you can clearly see you can do 6 extra moves pretty easily. But when it comes to doing this, likely you'll find that you'll lock up a lot. Now, the reason for this is doing a bunch of flick turns is really bad, because a wrist turn is faster than a flick turn. If you don't believe me, then I can do R2 faster than I can do U2. And even if that doesn't convince you, if you do this a bunch of times, you'll be convinced, trust me. So that's where this comes into play. I tend to lock up quite a bit on that part. Like, I lock up so much, and even if I am good with this, usually when I get to here, so we'll do this, and now we've got to do an F, and I've only got that U R2 to set my finger right here. So the thing is, it is 14 moves, but it is way less finger trick friendly. Now, people are going to tell me to get good at this algorithm. I already have. I've known this for quite a long time now. Well, not long, but I've known it for about 5 months. So, I've known it, I've tried it, and I can't seem to do it faster than the regular algorithm. Or when I can, I just find this algorithm, this 18 mover, more consistent. And on 3x3, I usually tend to prefer consistent algorithms, although I do this for this OLO, but sometimes it's kind of a weird thing for me, but generally I'll tend to prefer consistent algorithms. Now, I know some people are going to be telling me to use the reverse of this algorithm, which is basically like this. Now, I have drilled this one for quite a bit as well, and apparently I've been told that you're supposed to do it like this. But the thing is, I kind of struggled to do those F prime moves, so I kind of came up with my own finger trick for this, where it's like this. And as you can see, it's actually not that bad, but I just can't seem to get it faster than this algorithm. Although I do know there's one more algorithm that people might recommend, and it goes like this. I think you can tell it's coming. Yes, we've got an S move. So now this algorithm is actually pretty fast, and it starts in a pretty nice grip. When you have to do the FM, well, actually, maybe not the grip, but like the opening move is not as nice. Or otherwise you have to like regrip. And this, it basically just starts from home grip. Counting moves, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But I find this one to be a little bit more TPS spammy than the other two, which are both 14. So I think that one extra move makes up for it. And actually, I have been considering switching to this algorithm. Not yet, but I'm not sure. I'd give it maybe a 40% chance I switch to this, because I do tend to find it a little bit riskier than this algorithm. I know people are going to get mad at me for saying that, but it might be a little better. Alright, thanks for watching this kind of ramble on which FPM algorithm is best for me. And I'm not saying you shouldn't use this algorithm or any of the algorithms I listed in this video. They're all pretty good and use what you want. I think for most people, and for me, this algorithm will just suit you, the 18 mover. But if you're not that TPS spammy, then maybe you can try this algorithm. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.